You'll recognize the style. Okay. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, chat. Say hello, YouTube. Get all your hellos out now. They can see you.
The year is 2024, and Sony
No, the year is 2026.
is about to release the Kraken, a project they'd had in the works for almost a decade, and with a reported budget of up to $400 million. By far their most expensive game yet.
Yeah, 400 million is insane. Oh my god, I'm not. You can't. YouTube cannot help you. They cannot help you, chat, okay? YouTube cannot help.
Nothing could go wrong. The year is 2016. Overwatch has
No, bro, the year is 2026. We keep going over this.
just come out, and it's making the rounds everywhere.
Hello, cosplayers. Let's go.
It's very popular. It's the first AAA shooter since TF2 almost a decade ago, and it's good.
Yeah, when fucking Overwatch came out, it was really good. Like, I remember being hyped for it and playing it and enjoying it, and then I fell off at some point and I've never been back. Milky Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Apparently half of that 400 million was them just purchasing the studio. Oh god.
Amazing gameplay and map design, well-designed characters with a
Yes, very. Again, you can hear Overwatch, you have to admit, a lot of the OG characters, the OG ones, the ones that came out with Overwatch at start, they're very, very well designed, all of them.
ton of personality, and a decent cosmetic system. Around the same time, an exodus at Bungie, and ex-Bungie developers coalesced to form what would become Firewalk Studios.
Bruh. How could someone work at Bungie and then drop so far as to work on
Initial meetings are held on their first project. You guys seen that Overwatch thing? Yeah?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Big brain. Okay, remember chat, at the time, the fucking Overwatch hero shooter fatigue hadn't set in. So for this time, it was fine, but the game took so fucking long.
And they get to work. Fast forward to 2021. Now
Yeah,
at this point in
exactly.
time, Sony's gaming department is headed by a man named Jim Ryan. He and the boys at Sony look around. The gaming landscape had changed.
It changed so fucking horrifically. Oh god, it's so bad.
Gone were the days where you just made a game and sold it. Fortnite was now here.
I feel like Fortnite was like the first horseman of the apocalypse for games. Like, Fortnite succeeding was like the biggest fucking L that could have possibly happened. Because everybody tried to fucking capture it. Every fucking body. Everyone wanted a piece of that pie, and it was the whole fucking live service fucking shit. Oh god.
And if you weren't selling stolen dance moves and Peter Griffin skins through recurrent battle passes, you were losing. They look at their own games. Uncharted, The Last of Us, God of War, Spider-Man.
I've never played any of these games, but I hear that they're all fantastic, and they're all single player. Single player games fucking work. We need more single player games, please.
Some great stuff. One problem, not one of them was live service, and therefore wasn't
It's not an issue, bro. That's not an issue. It's not an issue. Bro.
printing buckets of cash for Jim and the boys. So
Fucking
Ryan
hell.
makes a decision. PlayStation is gonna kick the doors down, burst into this market head first. But first, time to go shopping. And Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios, starts looking for a few developers they could swipe up to help make that happen. It's around this time that Sony gets word of Firewalk, and they like what they hear. A studio made up of industry vets with a ton of talent.
Okay, on paper that sounds good. On paper, they ruined Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2018 is great. They're good but flawed. I'm just, like I said, I've never played them. I might play God of War because that one looks good to me at least. They did The Last of Us as well. I hear the second one is dog shit. I hear the second Last of Us is like absolutely god awful. And I hear that what was it? God of War, right? Was it the one, the Viking one, is not as good as the old ones, but it's still good, right? I'm very new on Sony, so I haven't played any of those like classic Sony games.
Ex-Battlefield devs, ex-Destiny devs, and ex-Halo devs.
Damn, Halo! studio, my beloved.
The studio's creative lead was even the creative director on Destiny 2.
Oh, how the fuck did you make Concord? How the fuck did someone with so much talent fucking make Concord? Sales false image.
Their mission statement? To craft incredible multiplayer experiences that bring people together and inspire unforgettable and unexpected shared moments.
Okay,
Wow.
okay, that sounds good on paper.
They'd even started work on their first game, a hero shooter set in an original sci-fi universe called Concord.
Just hearing that name, I get fucking PTSD.
Sounds promising. So Sony is interested. They ask for a sneak peek of the game, and what they see amazes them. What Firewalk is making is so innovative, so impressive. They
Fucking expand.
want in immediately. They'd seen the success of Overwatch and Valorant. This hero shooter genre is an absolute cash cow.
It's not though. It's not. The bubble burst. The bubble burst and now it's fucking poison. Now if you make a hero shooter, nobody cares and it's poisonous.
And now it was Sony's turn. April 2021, and a deal is struck. Some cash on the table from Sony, and Firewalk's hero shooter would come out as a first-party exclusive for the PlayStation 5 and PC.
Xbox got off lucky. Xbox did not know, or at least then did not know how much of a bullet they were dodging by not having that on their console. It didn't help them in the long run because Xbox is fucking failing miserably. But for this one instance, Xbox dodged a fucking bullet. What is this? Inflation? I don't know, Duchess.
Nice. Sony now had a taste of that sweet Bungie talent, and they wanted more. So in January 2022, they buy Bungie itself.
Consider it done.
That was the biggest fucking mistake ever. Like, legitimately ever. Holy fuck. That was a dark day for both Bungie and Sony because it didn't work out for any of them in the long run. Both of them are worse off for having made this deal.
Studio currently maintaining just one popular IP for $3.6 billion. What a steal. Sony was now set to release a ton of live service games. More than 10 before March 2026, they say.
You serious?
In early 2020,
Wait, really? They wanted to make more than 10 live service get... Bro.
23, Sony checks up on Concord, and this thing is in rough shape.
Meow.
At this point, it's apparently still in alpha, and it's not looking great. Basic things like player onboarding and monetization haven't even been figured out.
The project was 12 live service games. Holy shit. No, the biggest mistake was Sony moving all their game development to California in 2016. Scrap all of the... I'm not surprised they scrapped all of them.
Oh yeah. Worst bit? This is about 5 years into active development. Now Firewalk
Whoa.
consists of around 150 staff. This is in Bellevue, Washington, which means exorbitant rent
Give me money.
and sizable wages.
Give me money.
5 years of this adds up, and by 2023, an apparent $200 million had already gone into the game.
It's only alpha. Holy fuck.
Also, the game is supposed to be launching within the next 18 months, but
There's no shot. There's no fucking shot.
it's in such a rough state, they'd probably need to use a ton of outsourcing for that to happen. This can be very expensive on short notice. It's okay. Internally, Sony is calling this game the future of PlayStation.
Yeah, sure
Executives
is.
are even calling it their Star Wars. And the head of PlayStation Studios is so confident, he decides to go all in. And Sony buys Firewalk for an estimated $100 million. Another steal. Now inside Firewalk Studio,
These people just fucking burn money. They just these sorry, shut. It's actually fucking in my head. The amounts of money these people just burn on a whim is astronomical. Holy fucking shit! None of us will ever see that amount of money in our lifetimes, and these people just fucking burn it for fun. I'm staggered. Legitimately fucking staggered by that.
and things are interesting. See, there's apparently a lead designer here who's decided she identifies as a professor, and she's demanding
This person! Oh, I heard about them! This okay, I need to be careful here, but like this person was a very interesting person.
Demanding everyone at the studio call her that. Don't play ball, and you're potentially out of a job. This is despite not actually having a degree to back that up.
You can't call yourself a professor. I'm sorry. That'd be me calling myself Dr. Neffy. I don't have a medical degree. I can't call myself a doctor.
She's reportedly not very popular.
What?
There's also apparently an overall vibe of, quote, toxic positivity.
The HR person. So I've never, unfortunately, chat. The amount of jobs I've had, I've never had to work with people in HR or deal with HR. Are HR people just the worst? Because that's the impression I get from everybody I've talked to that's had to deal with HR. HR people are the worst.
Here. Bad ideas are not shot down, as that would be like, not cool.
Bro.
As a result, the decisions here, also interesting.
This is what you need, okay? Okay, in general chat, you need like a group of friends or some people that will, to your face, respectfully tell you no, or tell you this is a bad idea, or you're being an idiot. You do not want to surround your people with yes men. Yes men will not do anything for you. This is why in the Discord servers I run and my friends, I'm always like, please just be honest. If you think it's wrong, even you guys earlier when we were watching the other Most Critical video, I was asking you genuinely to just be honest. Like if you think I'm being out of line, tell me. Tell me. I don't want people disagreeing with me constantly because that gets me nowhere. I'm more than happy to talk to people that disagree and hopefully come up with a solution that, you know, resolves both sides of the argument. This is what these people don't have. The people are either agree with them completely and are delusional, or are too scared, which is probably not accurate. They're probably too scared to lose their job, so they disagree because they know the people in charge are little fucking Napoleons that want things their way and will not take any fucking form of criticism, any at all, because they're so fucking thin-skinned.
See, they'd gotten a ton of money in backing from Sony. They could do anything. You know those cinematic Overwatch shorts? Let's do
So
those,
good.
but every single week of the year at huge expense to ourselves. Sounds good.
Wait, yeah, didn't they get Blur Studio to work on these? And for those that don't know, Blur Studios are probably the best, like CG cinematic fucking creators out there.
And they blow a ton of that money on extremely expensive, motion-captured CGI cinematics. Because if this online-only multiplayer shooter needed anything, it was a storyline. Onto the characters.
Here we go, chat. Here we go. Brace. This part is gonna be good, chat. I can just tell.
A few years ago, a movie had come out called Guardians of the Galaxy. A few people at Firewalk had seen it. Nice. Let's just do that. And the artists get to work. And after a few years, they'd drawn up some decent concept art for characters.
Did they though? Did they? I'm pretty sure they didn't.
But midway through development, a change of heart. Now, we're making a hero shooter here, and the market is becoming...
Okay, we're making a hero shooter here, so our characters need to look heroic. That is the one thing they should have fucking taken away from that. They need to look heroic. Think of like Marvel fucking superheroes. Think of, you know, fucking DC. They need to look like that. They need to project power. They need to project, you know, stoicism, strength. All this looking good shit. Keep that in mind, chat.
Becoming increasingly saturated. We have to do something different, stick out from the crowd. Let's make the characters look absolutely horrific.
And that's what they picked. That's the option they went with instead. No, yeah, they went like, let's fucking make them fucking absolutely gross and fucking awful. Let's make characters that nobody likes and nobody wants to play as. Let's make those kind of characters.
Maybe that's not such a good idea. No, don't disagree. Haven't you read the sign?
Yeah, true. You're not allowed to freaking disagree. You have to make these awful, god-awful fucking creatures. Even the villains in Overwatch somehow look... Yeah, exactly. They like, legitimately. This is legitimately a case where they should have copied people's homework.
And so, the brilliant ideas keep rolling. Cool concept, But let's
Okay, that is actually like an original sketch. That is good. I like that. Even the green, and green is like my least favorite color. We had a bit of a crash. I don't know what I was talking about. All I remember is I really like this character. This design here is really, really fucking good. This is really good. I like this. Now let's see how they fucking ruin it.
give her some Walmart power armor and make her absolutely.
I'm sorry, just going back to like from this chat, which is fucking good, to that. I don't know who on earth thinks this is good. More mobility and beast. What a glow down.
Enormous. That walking trash can needs a pronoun. Make her 73 years old.
Is that actually the what? Hang on, chat, sorry.
That walking trash can needs a pronoun.
I don't care. Alright, just to be clear, chat, I'm fine with pronouns, legitimately. I will respect people's pronouns, I do not mind. That is a robot. It just don't need them. That is ridiculous.
Make her.
So, is this what the character looked like before, chat? Is this legitimately what they looked like before? Or is this like a mock-up or something? Like, is this a concept art for them? The trash can is the best character, by the way. I believe that. Concept art? Okay. So you have a solid concept art. It's a concept art. You have a solid design here.
Her 73 years.
What happened? What happened, bro? What happened? What happened?
Old. This one should
Oh
be
no.
humongous.
Oh no. This was the one I thought was a girl. This is a guy too.
Him. He.
Okay, here I'm gonna be real, chat. He looks very generic. He looks very like he doesn't look like fucking he looks like a background NPC. He looks like a background NPC.
He needs some American football pads and a Turtle Beach headset.
Sure, a Turtle Beach headset, yeah, true. Yeah, he's John Concord. He's very much John Concord.
Horrible color
Oh god.
coordination across
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. It's legitimately, it makes my eyes bleed, chat. It's awful.
the board. And remember, we're designing aliens here. We could get creative. But
Yes, you could go fucking really out there, outlandish. Yeah, fucking push the boat. I'm sick of all these like human aliens. Cause this is only like a guy with like fucking spikes and scales and he's green. Like, fuck off, that's not alien. Look at Halo. They fucking do aliens fantastically. Blue Man Group, legit. They were like at this and said put the saturation to 100. They spilled a John Deere over now. Does he even have guys? No, yeah, he's got weak ass fucking arms, bro.
for now, let's just take a man and paint him green.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now
It is so fucking boring and just ugly. It's like they intentionally made the ugliest designs they possibly could. Like you said at the beginning, let's be different and let's make the ugliest characters possible.
that the designs were top.
I really want to know, like, this isn't like an attack or anything. I genuinely want to talk to people that think these designs are good. I want to know how they think, because I don't understand. I legitimately do not understand. These to me are god-awful. Every single one of these is fucking horrific. It is an awful character design, through and through. I want to know, genuinely, what people think who think these are good character designs, and could they explain why they're good to me, because I do not see it. I do not understand.
Notch. Let's slap a $40 price tag on. In a market where almost all of our better,
Are
more
free to
established
play,
competitors are free to play. And we're done. In May 2023, it's the big PlayStation showcase, and they reveal the game for the first time. And we see an empty spaceship with a jacket in a locker. Right. Cool. Was this a single-player campaign? A co-op looter-shooter? Multiplayer FPS? Who knows? But behind the scenes, Sony are still going all in. See,
Oh.
Blur Studios, the people behind Love, Death and Robots.
They also did the cutscenes for Halo 2 Anniversary, which is beautiful.
Are making a new anthology series on Amazon.
Jess, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so chat, did any of you see second level? Because it was really good. It was really, really, really fucking secret level, not second, secret level, yeah. Did any of you see it? I'm willing to bet that none of you watched the Concord episode. I'm willing to bet none of you watched the Concord episode. Because nobody did. Nobody watched the Concord episode. Nobody. I watched the secret level. I watched the ones I was interested in, nothing else. I watched the Armored Core one, the Unreal Tournament one, the Space Marine one. I think one or two others too. But after that, I didn't watch any of the others. I didn't care for any of the others. Nobody watched the Concord episode.
Each episode is based on a different game. And turns out, Sony is so confident in their new IP that they'd managed to get one of these episodes to be on Concord.
Insane.
There's also now Concord controllers. Fast forward to May 2024, and at PlayStation's State of Play stream, we see more. This time, an actual gameplay reveal trailer. And the
And watch the crowd go mild. Holy shit, this was a disaster.
gameplay is actually revealed.
Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Turns out, it's just a 5v5 hero shooter
Yeah.
with Guardians of the Galaxy on top.
No, it's fucking Temu Guardians of the Galaxy, okay? Guardians of the Galaxy is better than this. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare fucking mix these two as the same. Guardians is so much better. This is dog shit.
This is alongside a cinematic reveal, where we finally see the characters
Wait,
that
hang on, I missed that.
This
I
is
missed
alongside
that. Boredom, cringe, and shame. It's so true.
cinematic reveal, where we finally see the characters that they'd put so much money and effort into. The reaction is not great. They tell us they'd gone in on the storytelling. However, the personality of characters amounts to this guy just like really liking hot sauce. Marvel writing is also quite prevalent.
He's right behind me.
But they assure us the lore is deep, rich, we'll want to get stuck in.
No, I'm good, thanks. I'm good. I already hate your character designs. No, I'm good.
They'd even spent a ton of money on bringing out new high-quality narrative cutscenes every week.
No,
But the
stop.
thing is, no one actually cares about this, because it's an online-only, multiplayer game. And wait, does that say pre-order? $40? In a market where virtually every competitor
It would have had okay, no, it wouldn't have had a chance either way, but it would have done slightly better if it was free to play. Slightly. It would still fail. It would still completely fail. It would fall flat on its face, but it wouldn't have been as disastrous as it was.
is free to play. Don't worry lads, this thing's worth it. There's also a pre-launch beta in July, and everyone's invited.
Everyone left.
But first, the internet is scary, filled with horrors. Navigation
Oh my God.
can be treacherous. Here, take this.
Oh, I thought you would get. Okay, is it that? Okay, is it that? Okay.
See, your internet service provider can see everything you do. Depending on where you live, they can also sell all of that data to advertisers.
No, don't sell it to China, please. That's why I use NordVPN. Legitimate, I actually have Norfolk. I legit have Norfolk.
And you didn't just join a public Wi-Fi, did you? See
I
over
did.
there? That friendly-looking old lady now has your search history, birth certificate, social security number, and several DNA samples.
God, she's gonna find out. She's gonna find out. She's gonna find out that I watch. Oh no, they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out that I watch very, very disturbing Rogel Dawn stuff. I may have searched up naked Rogel Dawn one too many times. Okay. It was a moment of weakness, chat. A moment of weakness, okay? Rogel Dawn is just so manly.
Not only that, links containing malware exist all over the internet. You just clicked one? Fantastic.
She'll find your 40k small. No, not my 40k small. Please, no.
Now your laptop can make a lovely chopping board. But with NordVPN, security. See, NordVPN encrypts your internet connection
Here's Neffy. No ad money for NordVPN. Don't mention them. No, I mean, fuck. Okay, Nord, please sponsor this.
at the source, meaning your data runs through a secure tunnel, shielding it from hackers. And NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there. Just click a country, and you're there. Nord
I will say though, chat legit is fucking easy. Nord is very, very good. It's one I genuinely use.
also offers advanced threat protection, meaning you're safe from malware, phishing, scams, and other online threats. Also, 24/7 customer support, one account for up to 10 devices.
Rogodon is not that bad as my history of Gilliman and Inari. Okay.
And a 30-day money-back guarantee. And NordVPN has a fat discount and 4 months extra for free via this link. Just
Damn, why did I see this when I was fucking signing up to Nord? I could have taken part in this.
go to nordvpn.com/bigboss or use this easy-to-remember code.
Hi, Frozen.
It's finally June, and doors open. They've even paid a bunch of streamers and YouTubers to be there. But there's a problem.
Oh
No
god, not streamers and YouTubers. I can't stand streamers and YouTubers. I'm definitely not a streamer or a YouTuber. Oh no. Raid Shadow Legend. Legitimately, Doctor, if Raid actually wanted to like sponsor me, I would take it just from a meme. I feel like the meme of Raid Shadow Legends is worth the price because it's just that for me.
one's turning up. Everyone is now able to download the beta and play the game at no expense at all. But at this point, on PC, that's 2,388 people.
Oh.
For reference, Overwatch 2 had 1.5 million, Valorant around 3 million. These were both closed betas. The comments are over the moon. Despite all of that, reviews are coming in, and they're actually pretty good. But at Sony,
They're paid. They're fucking paid. They're paid reviews. They're not real reviews. I'm sorry.
issues. In February 2022, they'd said they were releasing more than 10 live service games before 2026,
Oh.
but by 2024, that number had dropped to 6. Concord
still-
was one of
That's still 6 too many. We don't need so many live service games. Like, again, I've talked about this multiple times. People can only commit to 1, 2 at maximum. The pie's gone. You can't have any more of this pie. It's already gone.
those 6. It needed to do well. The Last of Us 2 Online cancelled. Horizon's multiplayer projects, MIA. Deviation
Oh.
Games completely
Wait, no. I think they saw the Horizons fucking multiplayer game, and holy fucking shit, is it look bad. I'm hoping the game is really good, and it's just bad character designs like this, but holy fuck. Have you played Warframe? I have, and I get very bored of it very easily.
hand before they could even get a game out the door. Bungie, which Sony had blown almost $4 billion on, is also doing absolutely terrible,
Yeah,
hitting
it is.
almost 50% of their financial projections and actually losing money. With no more Destiny
Yeah.
sequels or updates lined up, Sony needed another live service shooter, and they desperately needed a win. And judging by Concord's beta numbers, yeah, not good. They'd also apparently chugged through another $200 million. So that's around $400 million in development costs here.
Holy
Right,
shit.
what are we doing here, boys? Change the business model? Make the game free to play like
Yeah, literally everyone was saying to make it free to play. Make it free to play.
every other hero shooter? No. The genre may be completely past its prime, massively oversaturated, and overwhelmingly free to play. But just look at these characters. A
Is that Queso? Hell, fuck up. Don't play. No, Hellboy's good. Don't even. Hellboy's good.
masterclass of design, bursting with personality. Fellas, there's no way people are passing this.
Oh,
$40 stays. And they gear up for the global launch in August, now just 2 months away. It's now August 23rd, and after 8 years and a reported $400 million, the game is out the door. It runs well, isn't buggy, the animations are decent, and the gameplay is actually good.
is it though? Is it though?
Basically Destiny 2 if it was a hero shooter. There's
No, fuck off. Destiny's better than fucking
an
Concord.
okay amount of content in here too. 16 characters, 12
Okay, you say 16 characters. I don't see a single good character in that whole bunch. I'm gonna be real.
maps and 6 modes. 3 maps, modes and characters would also be released down the line, alongside the extremely expensive weekly cutscenes that everyone just couldn't wait for. But then people boot up the menu, and what they see Jesus.
Come on, let's go!
Mushroom Man, She-Hulk, the Michelin Man.
The Michelin Man's so chore
A
though.
walking, talking, he-him trash can, Walmart laser tag boy.
Walmart laser tag boy.
And a very old woman. In fact, the only character not universally hated is the walking trash can.
I like
True, yeah, true. The trash can's probably the best one out of all of them. And Corvo Crew, thank you for the prime. What the fuck? Thank you. It's you look purely at the software. Concord was actually good. Now, not as a game, what we all know. That Sony had a chance, but it released the game. It just ate too much money. Yes, can't hate the game mascot. No, yeah, the trash can is the only one that I think looks okay. I don't hate the trash can. I think he looks fine.
Besides the characters, the game offers pretty much nothing new to the genre. The maps are bland, and subpar graphics and effects. This is compared to a 15-year-old PS3 game.
Whoa.
The game started development just after Overwatch, and as a result, Concord just kind of feels like half a decade old.
The cameraman fucking beating the fucking runner, excuse you?
Also, like playing as a certain character? Well, unlucky, because in certain game modes, if you win a round as them, you can't play them again for the whole game.
What? Why? That's so stupid. What the fuck? Why?
There's also a whole storyline and lore that they'd invested a massive amount of effort
That nobody fucking read or paid attention to. Ponies are playing well? Yeah, that's so fucking stupid. What kind of mechanic? Exactly, that's so... A word I can't say.
effort and money into. There's even this lore dump star map with loads of planets. But no one cares because the characters suck and it's a multiplayer game with no campaign. And finally, it's like the 5th best 5v5 shooter on the market.
The 5th best. It's such a backhanded compliment.
And it's $40 more than everything else. You also need a PSN subscription to play, and it's not even free on PS Plus. But the thing is, besides all of that, there's a major problem here. There's only 697 people playing the game.
$697 people. Okay, can someone explain to me why all these games that have these horrific character designs always have such low numbers, but the companies behind them back them 100% are like, no, gamers are just stupid. Gamers don't know what real video games are. The gamers will love this. You're wrong. You're ist of whatever flavor of the day for not liking this game. You have to like the game, otherwise you're, this, that, and the other. I don't understand, because we've seen this happen so many times. Like, I could literally go through and make a Google Docie of how many of these games have happened in the last 5-10 years now, and you'd be staggered by the amount that's happened. We've just had Ex Voto come out, and the fucking developers of that game actively attacking people that do not like the game and said the main character looks fucking ugly, and she does. I'm sorry, she looks ugly. And the thing was with that, the part I fucking can't stand is when they say this is a historically accurate game. So Ex Voto is about medieval Italy, and you play as a knight. And they're saying it's a completely historic game, and everything in it is historically accurate. So you play as a female knight. I'm not a history buff. I'm not somebody who's really into history that much. I know for a fact that that is not historically accurate. I do not care. I need to stress this. I do not care if you get to play as a man or a woman in a game. I think you should have the choice to choose, okay? I think the choice to choose. I think you should be able to choose if you want to play as a man, you should be able to play as a man. If you want to play as a woman, you should be able to play as a woman. That is fine. But you cannot then say that your game is historically accurate. That is just muddying the waters, and it's a slippery slope. You should not be allowed to do that. If you say it's historically accurate, then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to lock it to male if you want to play a knight. I'm sorry. But if you want to say ours is inspired by, medieval history, that is fine. That is absolutely fine. You can have female knights. I'm all for that. I legitimately, my issue isn't that there were female knights. My issue is that they're calling it historically accurate. That's what I cannot stand. That is the biggest issue I have with it. It's historically accurate, so they're going to do something that isn't historically accurate. And we're going to try and change history to suit our fucking narrative and our motivations. It's wrong. It's so wrong. The ending of that game is a trip. Yikes. Welcome in, Corporal. Welcome in. Yeah, they cannot stand on or support of either. No. I'm not reading. That sounds horrible out of context, but I'm not going to read that one. The historical accuracy if they called her lady or dame, not a knight. Yeah, they could do that as well. They could say, oh, she stole armor from her father or her brother or something, and she's a lady or a dame. She's not technically a knight, but she just wears the armor, and she was trained by her dad or, again, a brother or whatever to fight, so she's a good swordsman. Like, that'd be okay. I'd be okay if they tried to, work it that way. It's just the term historically accurate that pisses me off. That's literally it. Again, chat, in video games, I pick female characters. I like to play as female characters, obviously. So my issue isn't that there are women in games. I'm fine with that. I'm happy about that. It's purely that they are calling it historically accurate. It's not. That's my issue. Quest for Camelot, historically accurate except the parts that I don't. Yes, that's exactly it, Doctor. It's historically accurate except for the parts that I don't like, and I can't fucking stand these people. Useless, unless it's between Grace and Leon. Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, I'll pick Leon every time. Sorry, Grace. Demi something engine. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I love your avatar. Thank you, hon. I'm glad you like it. Make them well written, well designed. No, yeah, Taurus, 100%. If you make them well written and well designed, and they're not just a Mary Sue, I will fucking hear you out. I will listen to you. I will hear you out on that. Legit. That's okay. But, bro.
Almost 3,000 played the beta, meaning more than half of them have just ditched. The 7-year-old Friday the 13th
3,000 almost played the beta. Oh my god. Success.
is
Call me Demi to make it easier. Thank you, Demi. I appreciate that, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
also getting 10 times the players. This is a game without dedicated servers. Concord is an online-only, competitive multiplayer FPS.
So it's an online-only, competitive multiplayer first-person shooter that doesn't have dedicated servers. They are just making all the wrong decisions here. Holy shit.
That means it relies heavily on a big, healthy player base. And turns out,
Isn't that?
Sony had decided to stick a PSN account requirement on, blocking the game in 180 countries. Nice one. Most other big-budget AAA games also go on a media blitz before release. But Concord, not so much. Revealing the game just a couple of months before launch, a few paid streams here, some character videos there, and they called it a day. And by launch, somehow, no one had even heard of the game. Those that did saw that it cost $40 and presumably went to play literally any other game in the genre for a 100% discount. While the game got zero attention pre-launch, after launch, it's everywhere. The memes are plentiful. The characters are so hated.
Why would they give her Thugnificent's haircut?
People online start making their own, far better.
Oh wait, yeah, I saw this. I saw some genuine artists actually redesigning these characters, and it's so much better. You can tell the fucking people who made this game intentionally made the most ugly, worst character designs possible. It's completely intentional.
To renditions. This designer even spends an hour breaking down how
This guy, or at least I watched some of his stuff. Yeah. This guy's really, really good. He's Sunground Studios. Yeah, he's really, really good. Very, very calm. He doesn't attack anybody. He just genuinely breaks down the character designs. I fucking love him. I love that. He's really, really good. I would recommend him. Legit. He makes he doesn't really need gaming content. It's kind of like he does his own thing, but this is something he felt very strongly about, and he does make games, so he knows what he's talking about.
Bad they are.
Before and after, it felt impossible to try to salvage these designs.
Also, the reviews are in. 20% recommended on OpenCritic, 1.7 out of 10 user reviews.
1.7, that's almost an IGN 7 right there. It has to be inclusive to the non-gamers who will never play it, same as some, etc. I hate that. I hate when people listen to the people that don't play video games. It's so backwards.
Views on Metacritic. Eurogamer calls it an arena shooter by ChatGPT.
Well,
After a few days, it was clear. The game was underperforming.
yes.
In fact, an article comes out claiming the game sold a grand total of around 25,000 copies.
That is abysmal. That is abysmal. That is so fucking bad. I'm pretty sure like Requiem, like Resident Evil Requiem got like a couple milli. Like a few milli on its like first fucking week of sales. Like, holy shit. The IGN 7, yeah, the IGN 7's classic.
That's about $1 million. A whopping 0.25% return. Nice.
Well,
The devs go ahead and take down the LGBT and political user tags from the Steam page, but this does little to aid the situation.
I don't care about that. I'm gonna be real. Just don't add them in. Just have characters be LGBT. That's fine. I really could not care less if they're in. Don't be political. Don't. Politics doesn't belong in games. Politics does not belong in games at all. Remove politics. It does not belong in games.
Things are going abysmally, but Firehawk isn't done just yet. Turns out, people were complaining about the game online, so they boot up Twitter and start typing. The game was a
This is the worst thing you can do as a game dev is attack people on Twitter. Just ignore it. If it really gets to you, just don't go on Twitter. Don't engage, don't acknowledge, and just disappear. Just don't lash out on Twitter. It never ends well.
labor of love. Criticize it, and you're a weird, talentless freak. But this doesn't go down well either. With the horrific player count, alongside the barrage of memes online, it was obvious. The game had to go free to play. There was no other option. But then, on the 3rd of September, Firewalk comes out with a statement.
In-universe politics equals yes. IRL politics, none or minimum. Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah. IRL politics should stay out of video games. They don't belong. They do not belong there. Everything else I'm fine with.
Gents, it's been fantastic. But despite the support and the passionate community that has grown around the game, we're pulling the plug. The game is going offline in 3 days' time, while we explore options to bring it back.
Yeah, but it may. I haven't played it, but I'm pretty sure it's politics based on the game, not IRL Whitebird. They said Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance made politics work in games. I'm pretty sure that was like in its own set universe, though. I'm not saying video game like their own special world politics shouldn't be in there. That's fine. That's fine. That adds a layer to believe. That's a believability layer to the game. Fine. Again, I mean IRL stuff. I don't think IRL stuff should be in video games unless you're making like, I don't know, something. I don't know what I'm going with that. I don't know what I'm going with that.
Also offer refunds to every single person.
Pushing agendas are the problem I have. Same doctors, yeah. Agenda pushers are that's why when anyone says I'm an activist and they work on video games, I immediately think that they're gonna ruin it. I don't care who they are, how much tenure they have, how many games they've worked on, if they worked on big games. If they go, I'm an activist and I'm a developer for whatever studio, I'm instantly like, okay, you all are going to ruin the game. You're going to ruin it.
That bought the game, regardless of playtime. It's not just digital copies either. Sony is actually refunding every physical copy too.
Oh, they should.
And now retailers aren't even letting people buy the game.
They wouldn't let me check out, even though they had this on the shelves and on the floor.
It's probably...
They're saving you. They're saving you, bro. They're saving you from making a mistake. You should be thanking them.
gonna be around for a year. No, it's not.
That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
In mid-September, Concord's game director steps down, while some of the 150 odd developers at Firewalk try pitching Sony on other ideas. Some think they'll be used as a support studio, others fear a wave of layoffs, maybe even the whole studio being canned. Also,
What the fuck was that? Switch mobile choosing you idea. I'm sorry, Mike. It's a collaborative item now. Oh, click shout now. Apparently they were assuring everyone at Firewalk that it would be fine and Concord would come back. But when it came back to the company-wide vote, everyone in Japan said the company voted to cut out because Japan know how to make games. They know how to make good games that people want. It's all these Western developers that are all just like corrupted at this moment with fucking, you know, fucking agenda pushing and ideologues. This is the main issue, chat. The main issue is the agenda pushers. They do not belong in video games, yet they have infested video. This is why I want a video game crash. I've gone so far. I'm so sick of it that I want video games, the industry, to crash. I want it to crash because then we can have the indie devs take over, and these indie devs are not corrupted by this ideology. They are just there to make games and make them fun. They want to make their game, they want to do it their way, they want to tell their stories, they want to do fun things, experiment, give us new and interesting things. That way we can have a reset and we can go back to how video games used to be made back in the good old days. Remember we had banger after banger video games? We can go back to that, chat. We just need all these mainstream studios, all these AAA studios to go bust and to fucking collapse, and then let the indie devs fucking take their place. Let them fucking build up and become the new, I don't want to say AAA, but the new standard for Western video games.
Concord's Amazon episode is staying in and is due to air this December. But regardless, on the 6th of September, we bid.
I remember this Doctor Who episode. Oh no, I remember this Doctor Who episode. I guarantee you, this is from Doctor Who. I remember Wolf. I fucking loved Wolf.
Farewell. 12 days after launch, and the servers go down worldwide.
Good.
8 years, an alleged $400 million. Gone in the blink of an eye.
Hurrah.
Yep, they shut down.
Let's go. That was good. I like that. That was like Chat said, that was very internet historian-esque. I'd be happy to watch more of this guy. YouTube comments, let me know if you like this. If you want me to react to more, because I'd be happy to. That was good. That was very, very good. Okay. GG's, rest in piss. Yeah, rest in piss for real.